We are starting. We are getting there. Yes, with Chris. It's an honor to have you here, Mr. Chris. And we are starting with the third series of the day, Hero versus TatoH. And we are going to be in a second inside if this is loading, because TatoH is not loading, but now it is there. Perfect timing with Chris with me, Franks and Lithuanians. So Lithuanians better here, Mr. Chris?
I think slightly better. Yeah, I mean it's tough. You always got to look at the map to see. I think that makes a pretty big difference, but I do think Lithuanians have a slight edge over Franks, just because that early economy bonus. Chris, oh my God, look at what Hera's doing there.
Exactly. I didn't want to interrupt you. I really didn't want to interrupt you, but man, he's doing the Barak minute zero. I mean, is worthy with Lithuanians, but you have to get an incredible control with this one, right?
I think this is definitely Hera trying to put TatoH on his back heel. I mean, if you get two militia and they do some damage early on, and he's already stealing sheep, like that is huge. That is a huge start from Hera here. I'm a big fan of that type of stuff in big tournaments too. You try and put your opponent on the defensive, make them a little bit nervous by doing something really, really aggressive and damaging at the start, and that's what Hera's doing here. So I'm happy to see that.
And then Hera is going immediately with the scout forward. So I believe that TatoH, when he sees that the scout forward that early, is gonna think, maybe the Dras is coming.
It might. He might just think he's laming too. Big tournaments, if you find your resources really quick, you might be just trying to steal some sheep. Take a boar if you can, pick off a stray vill. And look at Hera's base. He scouted very quickly that whole area. So that's very good scouting with sheep.
Wow. Well, with that multitasking, maybe I could win some games, like I was telling you before, you know? Because look how he explored only with the ships. That's a good way to get super strong. I really think that TatoH knows, but for now, and this time it is just great. Look how he's doing the Lumbercamp with the village without the loom, and the two militias are already there. Oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah, agreed. You get a villager right off the bat, get either one of those two.
Oh my God, that quick walls. Oh, Chris,
Good walls. Good walls.
Let's remind Chris that we have the lag that we're watching really top. Oh, what?
Oh my God!
He's killing the rhino! He's killing the rhino! Seriously, he killed the rhino with the militias and the scouts! You gotta be kidding me, Chris!
That's gonna hurt. I mean, at least TatoH realized it really quickly, and he's going right for the zebras right now. And if Hera notices the zebras, he might even try and kill those too. But that's going to really put him on the back heel at the start of this series.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I love from this, Chris? And we have the answer to that question that, well, I have to do it. Is Hera going to play his full potential? Look how he's playing. He's going for the win, no matter who won yesterday. They want just to qualify as soon as possible.
Yeah, it looks like Hera's really pushing it too. This is a very... very quick. I mean, it's only 4 minutes game time. I mean, usually you don't see anything like this until 8 or 9 minutes. So, super aggressive gameplay here. But and if you look back at his start there, like his economy is doing just completely fine. He didn't even loom yet. He's got his lumber camp going up. He's luring his second hippo, his rhino. I mean, TatoH's doing good here too, though. He's got his walled-in vills, still getting wood. He's pushed 2 zebras, which kind of offsets the hippo loss, or the rhino loss, but. Definitely going to be a crazy game.
I want to ask you, do you think TatoH should here make the loom and try to go and kill those militias? Because Frank bonus with the berries is also really, really great, and he needed that mill.
I agree. He totally needs it. And I think he's just waiting to get loom first because he's trying to delay it as long as possible. He might have enough food to go up if he just builds a mill and then just goes straight up. And that might be what he's trying to do here with all these zebras. It looks like it.
Chris, I think he want to. I think he want to go up after this village. No. He can't. He doesn't have yet the food. Okay. He's going to take those and now gonna make the mill.
Yep. The mill will give him the second building, and with enough food under the TC, he'll have pretty close to the right amount. Maybe not enough, but won't be far off. Which is pretty impressive after getting lamed and walling in.
Well, that's experience, right? Because he didn't really panic. He didn't react at all. He just kept playing his own game, pushing all the economy he can to under the TC, and now taking the berries and even doing farmers. Whoa!
Look at that. He's 498, 500 food. Was clicked up on pop 20. Very impressive without a rhino. So.
Wow. It's true that now he won't have a lot. I mean, he won't have food at all under the TC. So, what the next? He should go scouts with this economy, or what? Because I don't know what he's going to do now, TatoH.
I think he'll probably still go scouts. It might be a little bit harder than normal. He'll probably just put a bunch on wood here and then drop a bunch of farms when he hits feudal for that fast farm upgrade. And the berries will help quite a bit, because that's four on berries, and that's actually 5 if you count the bonus. You know, if you look at it, equivalent of another civ. So we'll see, though. We'll see. And look at Hera. So Hera just clicked up too, pretty quick there.
But this is the thing, the magic, Chris, the magic from Lithuanians. You make the barrack in minute 1, so you are using 175 wood. You still, for a long time without a Lambricam, and you're still going up feudalage 10 minutes, 13 seconds with 22 population up, pretty much.
Super fast. Both very, very good starting builds here. And it looks like Hera's jumping on gold there, so I would expect some men-at-arms here. Or maybe some fast spears and archers, but I think probably men-at-arms. Let's see. See if he makes some.
It's incredible, and also for you, a player that was probably playing back in the days, Hans Mongols non-stop, a lot, Aztecs, Maya, and now you check 35 civilizations and these kind of strategies in 2020. Who could imagine this, right?
I love it. I love it. And that's definitely part of the reason I came back, was just seeing all the fun everyone's having with the new civs and the new patches and all the hype and all the excitement. So yeah, it looks, you know, the fact that we're seeing Franks in a competitive Arabia game is not something I would have ever imagined a few years ago.
Yeah, well, and if you were around some time ago, now people even pick Vietnam like a good, strong civilization. Like, the balance seems to be solid. But, well, we can talk about that later, because the action is going to start more. Spears, yes, stable, scouts. Yeah, but the economy for TatoH is at the limit, right?
Yeah. So TatoH, it looks like he did do scouts, so we did kind of expect that. And he dropped a bunch of farms right as he hit feudal here. And Hera is doing the men-at-arms, so interesting push here. We'll see if it does any damage on the berries here. That's probably what you want to hit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you see your enemies going scouts.
Ooh, men-at-arms are coming, but he's walling. I mean, TatoH is aware. He's palisading the wood line.
Yeah, he'll be fine on the wood. Looks like he'll be okay there. And he is hitting, if you look at Hera's base there.
He's there. He's there with the scout.
He got a spear out. Yeah, that's close.
He's okay. He's still okay. And then now, transition. Well, archery range already for Hera. Okay. So what about Franks now? Well, archery range as well. They are counter each other pretty much.
Yeah, it looks pretty similar right now. Just some, you know, both transitioning to ranged units. They both got some quick walls and in one case spears and one case just palisades to deal with the other army. Hera's kind of going back for a second there. I think he's probably just focused on his economy.
With an important advantage, as far as I can see, double attacks and horse collar is missing for Hera. So the longer the game goes, the economy advances, it will grow for TatoH.
That's a very good point. And yeah, wood upgrade is extremely important. The farm upgrade less so. But if he forgets that for any length of time, you know, especially if it's more than 5 minutes, that could be a game-changing technology.
TatoH was going to make a tower in those, but he's not doing because the army is coming. Those scouts, remember, HP is gonna take now a fight against that. No, the spear. Look how they both are trying to micro at the maximum, killing the archers, and now why he's not engagement? Why he's not doing an engagement against the men-at-arms already?
He doesn't really care about them yet because he's got some range units coming out, and that should keep the men-at-arms at bay. And you don't. We're 3-on-3. You don't want to necessarily waste your scouts.
Okay.
So
last bit already. And, well, for now, same village, almost same army. They are trying to attack. Look at Hera. Hera loves arena, it seems, because his map. Does Canadians love arena map? Because look at the look at the look at the walls Hera is doing, Mr. Chris.
Yeah,
he's fully walled already.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a good way to keep your economy safe without having to worry about it. You can raid your opponent and that type of stuff. But ooh, this engagement's looking tough here. Skirms and scouts against archers and spears. He doesn't have fletching either, so I think this is a bad engagement for Hera, to be honest. But
he's gonna lose all
trades. Yeah, he's gonna lose at least a couple for sure.
Okay, he's losing almost everything. Now with the scout, he's losing another scout. Fletching for... No fletching for any, like you said. Now fletching for TatoH. And yeah, he's fully walled. But the resources for Hera are completely exposed. Look at the goal. He's exposed. He will need probably a tower. TatoH is now pushing completely. Do you think it's worth it here? Please forward and make a tower here from TatoH?
From Hera? Yeah. Oh, you mean for TatoH, like a forward?
Tato the forward
yeah.
here over Hera in the goal.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's definitely if you think you're going to be able to hold that spot, then you probably would send a Vil. But even then, it's calculated because he does know Hera has that back gold right behind the wood there. Yeah. So, do you want to push just to make a new mining camp? We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, and also the transition to castles can be less solid because then you don't have stone to make extra TCs. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky, those decisions. Okay.
And right now, Hera has those 3 men-at-arms kind of still on top of TatoH's base. And what you want to do with those is when you're fighting your opponent, then throw them in. I mean, he's throwing them in right now. I think that's actually a good idea because there's just skirms defending there. So you might get a few stray kills.
Tato do not notice the multitasking. Tato do not. Now he noticed, but he's gonna lose a Villier. There
you
go.
1 Vil down, yeah.
He's now behind. He's now behind a couple of Villiers. The multitasking in this kind of situation now is crucial. He never killed those men at times, and I think he got the opportunity. And it's still really high HP for all them. Now only 2 left. He should be fine.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too, I think Hera's building enough scouts to deal with that skirms and scouts at the bottom. That's the one thing about going skirms and scouts is if the enemy has more scouts, they can just wipe your army, and they don't need any other units. So I think it's a smart strategy by Hera.
Okay, and Hera is sneaky stable. Tato probably is not expecting that he's gonna go scouts as well.
True, that's right. He might be surprised by it. And Hera's going forward with the scouts. I'm really surprised to see that. I thought for sure he would wipe the army out first. But I guess if he sees it's open by the gold and the forest and the farms, maybe he'll take some damage there.
Yeah, Tato is not walling anything, and now the scouts are coming. He got nothing on goal. I mean, he's 3 scouts. He probably can move. He's doing now another stable. But Tato is preparing to go castle, and that's a little bit greedy in my opinion, because now Hera is gonna take another Villier, and Tato is gonna suffer the consequence of those. Ay, ay, ay.
Knocks him off gold too. That's always a good thing to do right before you click up.
He click up, he did the market, and with the market he just maximized the economy. But still, in my opinion, this is okay for Hera. I don't know what you think, because he's about to click up too.
Oh, he'll be fine. Yeah, as long as he clicks up pretty soon here, I don't think it'll be a big deal. And it looks like he's sending those scouts home, probably to go deal with the rest of that army there.
Yeah,
just a minor nuisance at this point. I think they're both going up to the next stage, and it's still really close. Really close game.
He sent a little bit stubborn those scouts and skirmishes. Why he's not sending those scouts and skirmishes Tato to the goal? He's sending few skirmishes when he got the scout hitting the palisade and he's open completing the goal. Oh my god, I don't know.
He is, but he's also got enough scouts now to defend, so it's almost like you just want to annoy your army because you know it's not going to escape. So he's just sitting behind the wood there doing some damage, just making some idle Vils. But Hera's going to go clean that up right now, it looks like.
Okay, well, it's a minute. It's just a minute, not even a minute difference. And TatoH have a gap here to make some damage to Hera because they're pretty far. It's too little, right? What do you think?
It's still possible. It's unlikely, but I mean, if Hera does close this off just in front of his gold there, then he should probably be okay. But you got to remember, they're just palisade walls, and 3 knights hitting a palisade wall take them down pretty quick. Usually you can quick wall behind it if it's just 1 or 2 spots, but it does put you on the defensive for a little bit there.
Okay, well, I just noticed, Chris, look how he sell 100 stone, so he doesn't have 200 stone to make a TC.
Oh yeah.
He sell it to go up. Now he's doing an extra stone center. Frank's is really smooth, but it's even smoother if you can able to do. Yeah, he need to hit. But another Villier down. Little by little, Hera is taking more and more advantage. You can see 4 Villiers ahead, and he's sniping some Villiers, while I don't remember that Tato took a single Villier from Hera yet.
I think you're right, and I think it's something else that's really interesting right now is Tato's getting husbandry, a very early tech to get.
Whoa.
Usually you don't get that until you have 5 or 10 knights at least. And he's also going a scout cavalry, so he's obviously knowing that Hera's going to go for the relics, and he's going to try and beat him to it.
Yeah,
looks like that's his goal right now.
Both are doing the monastery. Obviously, if Frank's is great with the cavalry, but if you let your opponent get 4 relics, bye bye. What you can do against that?
Definitely in a lot of trouble there. And I would like to see Hera drop a gate there instead of deleting the wall, because he could get raided by TatoH's knights there.
Okay, the knights are coming. The military numbers is still ahead for Tato. 5 is more for for Hera, but TatoH got an early TC with Frank's economy that is really smooth because he got Bozo and Heavy Plot, well, for free. So Frank's economy on point.
Looking around the map here, it looks like TatoH scouted more of the relics than Hera has, so it might. And they look closer to, pretty close to both bases, I guess. Those three in the middle.
I think that's the reason why he did that early husbandry, because he want to probably in these chasing units. You see now with the husbandry, he's getting all the hits. TatoH, very solid one.
And he looks like he did buy 100 stone again, and he built the third TC in the front of his base there.
Is he mining somewhere? Because now he has even another 100 stone. He bought it 200 even.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, quite a bit. So it looks like he is planning on doing a defensive boom here with monks. And Hera has not dropped. Oh, look, he's dropping his second TC now. So and sometimes that's a good strategy. If you have monks, you always, anytime anyone raids you, you kind of steal a unit or two. It can work out pretty good. But TatoH still has a really open base though, so it's tough to deal with raiding. But all these TCs will help with that as well.
Yeah, I mean, did he make husbandry to Hera? Because now he's not able to hit those. He has to be careful. Okay. Oh, he converted one. Wow.
Yep.
I hate those conversions. Like sometimes it takes too long. Sometimes you convert super fast. For the players, it will be super annoying sometimes, right?
Yeah, yeah. I do like the randomness of it though. It's if you had a certain amount of time, you just count the seconds and you know, okay, I gotta attack the monk or I gotta run. So.
Oh, but like you said, look how TatoH is really paying attention to the relics. He's now picking them up because he explored all the time, and he remembered that the relic was there because he couldn't see it anymore. He just took the monk, and well, he needed to avoid that because now Hera got one relic already, and those knights are already +2 attack.
Yeah, and Hera's got a lot more upgrades on the knights too, so it's one of those things where I don't think Hera maybe doesn't realize, but TatoH is booming and he's catching up in villagers, right? Not quickly, but definitely catching up. And when you're in that position where you have all the upgrades, you want to be able to do some damage. Okay. And because of the husbandry, Hera actually can't catch the knights either. So they're just kind of going back to monks and getting healed. And
now, yeah, he forced now to go back because he was going to convert. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say, you guys, people in the stream, I just switched the score because I just noticed, yes, that TatoH is on the left, Hera is on the right, and I like to have the score according to the situation in the map, just to let you know. I didn't do by mistake, I did on purpose, but now we keep going with the fires here. Let's see if he's going to convert another. Now he cannot convert, and Hera is trying to find it, but no, good micro here, taking the monk. Doing a good job, but oh my god, look at that micro by Hera on point, taking all the monks, and Hera and TatoH didn't notice.
And this is what I like to see from Hera. Here's a good time to attack. Your opponent's booming, you got more upgrades, you got a slight military advantage. Try and kill some bills, jump in, jump out.
I'm surprised, Chris, that 4-tone cent is like super heavy boom by TatoH.
So that's what his goal is. It looks like it's make enough monks, take a couple relics, and then just boom. And try and win the economy war.
I mean, in this situation, that you see how Hera has already 2 relics, and the knights are, well, getting really, really strong upgrades, +3. What the Frank's player can do, because you cannot go knights anymore. I mean, you switch to pikes or what?
I think you keep doing monks, which he's doing. If you look at his monastery, he's building 2 more monks. He already has fletching, which is good for town centers to defend, and he probably will need some sort of pikemen at some point, but you kind of want to do your economy until you absolutely have to switch. So you have as many villagers as possible, and I think that's what he's doing here.
Yeah, but there is a problem. 17 army from Hera. Hera is still with 1 TC less, seems he's raiding all the time with even more villages than TatoH, which that's great, because with 1 TC less you are still ahead. Well, not
and that's the beauty of an untouched economy like this. He's just in and out all over the place. You're just making TatoH react and garrison villagers. He's got a spear garrison just all over the place. So, I mean, you look at TatoH's wood on the left there, and when you're getting raided, you want to wall in your vills, but it makes them really walk around quite a bit and get inefficient. So sometimes it's hard to keep them safe and efficient at the same time.
It's not looking good there. Not looking good. Well, nice. The nice are the knights are ridiculous, Chris. +4 attack in minute 30 in middle of castle. And the spears are just going to get destroyed there by those +4 knights. Well, now with the spears and knights and the range in the TC, he should be okay. That was a little bit too greedy, in my opinion, for Hera.
I don't know. Hera hasn't lost a knight yet. He's just getting the low HP ones and setting him back to heal.
That's
it's a
true,
really
man.
old. It's a really good micro and very smart strategy. Pick off a few units and he's just leaving his monk there to heal everything, and he's got a ton of knights. And you see now that TatoH has the economy, he's going into pikemen, but it's going to be tough. So that's like you say, +4 is not. Those are very strong knights now.
Very strong, and not only got 4 or 5. Now 25 army, double the army than TatoH. Hera is right now in a total domination mode activated, man.
Yeah, this is open economy. I mean, it's you got TCs to drop bills in, but it's just so many spots at once. You look, Hera's going to top TC, bottom wood. You know, he's harassing by the pikemen, just kind of luring them away to his bigger knight army. So many spots at once. It's hard for TatoH to deal with that.
Definitely really complicated. He's now spamming pikes, but he's spamming knights all the time. I like that TatoH is not being greedy and doing bot Kinaru, because obviously if he's gonna get raided, that's gonna help a lot against the knights. But still, it's an oath. Look at the aggression he's doing.
Yeah, on the right there by the barracks, Hera just out-microed a bunch of pikemen and took a bunch of free kills there. And that's huge, because that really limits TatoH's army number and makes it so these knights are just going to dominate.
Now he got a monk,
Oh,
he's
forward
losing some.
castle. Hera's going
He's
for
coming forward,
here.
castle?
Oh, TC!
What? No.
He's doing a TC
What?
push.
What? This is disrespect, man. What a man.
Yeah, that's a funny one. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's dropping castle.
Okay. Well,
Panic response.
the disrespect is
He
real,
probably
man.
thinks it's a castle, though. I mean,
I thought,
but...
Chris, I thought that Canadian people are nice, man. What is this from Hera, man?
Oh, the second you gotta say we are very nice. The second you get into a very competitive tournament like this, and you'll see the aggression come out. So.
But this is not a good trade.
That
I don't
was
know
not a
that
good
this is a
trade
good
by
trade.
Hera.
It's not a good trade. The pikes are now doing the job. The pikes are doing the job. The castle is up. Then it's gonna lose all the villages. I don't understand that one from Hera and
That
but
was
Hera.
very
But
weird.
Villiers, he's still ahead in Villiers.
He is from all the raiding that's going on the top there. I mean, and on the left by the woods. Like, there's two spots. So during all that action, I mean, I think it might have just been a distraction. Just drop a bunch of knights on the top and on the left, and
Well, the goal of the raid is exactly what Hera is doing, and he's raiding all over the map.
another
Impressive.
TC rush. What is this?
Where? Oh my god!
Top right, yeah.
Disrespect again. Well, but
It's not really disrespect. It's a strategy. It's
yeah.
TC rushes used to be a powerful thing before, you know, a long time ago. But against pikemen, just having those arrow fire is helpful if you can't afford a castle. And there's a bunch of farms there.
Exactly.
It's funny because I think TatoH thought it was a castle. He retreated a bunch of villagers, but it's just a TC.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's
that
hurting by the
bonus.
monastery there.
That bonus from Lithuanians with the Tone Scent is that they get 3 range extra in the TCs.
Yeah.
It's just insane, absolutely insane. Well, let's see, because but he's
On the
raiding
left
all the
there.
time.
That TC
Chris.
on the left, just so many villagers going down there. They're just getting massacred by that high attack knights.
So many villages losing all over. Look at the village number: 85 TatoH, 120 villages for Hera, 50 farmers, 11 farmers active now because he got right now 33 other villages.
And that's huge. Even if the score has gotten closer, I would say this game's gotten further apart. Just because of those villager kills. Once you have the economy like this and you're not being raided at home at all, you can just keep making units here. And it looks like he's slowly overwhelming that TC on the right there.
But I don't know. I mean, people is like expecting the series. I don't say that. I mean, anything can happen in the previous series. But then you see this game, and you feel that Hera is doing what he wants with TatoH at the moment. He's just dominating big time right now.
He is. He definitely is. And I think he's, right from the start of the game, has been very aggressive in this game. And has just tried to take control of it. By having, you know, instead of going for the boom, he went for the military and went for the relics. And it's just a very good rating here.
Okay, he's doing another castle on top of that hill. Definitely is what he needs. What he needs to do something and try to counter this attack. I love that TatoH is not giving up. Keep going. But the problem is that if Hera stopped doing army for 1 minute, he go up to Imperial.
And I'm surprised to see Hera take this fight up here against the pikeman. I don't think that was a smart fight necessarily. He lost a lot of his knights there.
Wow.
And he's building a mining camp there, but it's right by a castle. I think that's you want to save those knights until you get to the next stage, probably.
Yeah, but the problem here is that even if he's losing knights, the difference in the economy now is just brutal. Brutal
It
difference,
still is.
Chris.
Absolutely, I agree. And even if you take some poor trades every now and then, once you have the extra villagers, you're going to rebuild that no problem. So, and I guess he was trying to keep TatoH has all 3 golds in that area, so he was trying to control that area. So if he managed to kill the pikes there, he would have had the gold access, and that probably would have been the end of the game. So, and still, again, taking the knight versus pikes here, but he's got more knights, so that's okay.
Oh my god. And he's on the way to Imperial. It's brutal. I mean, this first game is impressive by Hera, really.
Very impressive, absolutely. And I think TatoH, he's going to need to go in pretty soon here and do halves, because those knights are going to be just insane. And that castle on the hill is just going to trap down the one downhill.
Yeah, he is just killing absolutely everything. Those are +5! +5 knights I didn't even notice, because now when you take him in +5 attack in Castle Age with the monks, with the packs, but then why nobody banned Lithuanians? Lithuanians, I mean, there's not a sim that are winning all the games, but they kill everything, man, with these knights. Seriously.
Absolutely. Very strong knights. Yeah, if you get those relics, they're just... And especially once they turn to Cavaliers here, which is not too far off. And TatoH's kind of on his back heel now, and Hera's is still getting up higher in population, even as he's fighting against pikemen. So that's not a good sign for TatoH.
Chris, TatoH has 98 villages, Hera only 148.
Only.
Oh my god!
It's the gold too. He's also taking the extra gold at the top medal, both extra gold at the top medal, which is very good, because once gold runs out, you want to make sure you have access to those.
Yeah,
and that castle on the hill there.
Yeah, and TatoH is happy because he has an outpost, so okay, I can see that you are taking the gold, congratulations, because it's the only thing he can say. Nothing else, congratulations. And Imperial Age, man, 2,000 score difference. This is an insane game by Hera, who is calling the GG, because what else TatoH could do? TatoH was defending the whole game and couldn't do, Chris, absolutely nothing.
Absolutely, and I think he did a very valiant effort to try and stop this with his early palisade walls, still getting fast feudal and scouts. But Hera was just a monster this game, just attacking right from the beginning and never letting his opponent up for too long. So, very good game.
Crazy, absolutely crazy game, and oh my god. Let's just check the achievements and see how crazy domination he did. Military, in a night war, Chris killed 180 for 100 losses. Economy, 6,000 more food, 2,000 more wood. Stoned, he got less. But look at the goal, Chris. 8,000 more gold. I mean, 8,000, man. Well, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of knights.
Yeah, okay. Well, with 8,000 gold, you can make those trades he did that maybe it wasn't the best, right?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. It's definitely a big advantage to have that much more gold than your opponent. And he had more relic gold too, so that just really helped.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Guys, we're going to jump into the game number 2. There we go. We are going for the second game from this crazy series. Hopefully it's going to be a long series, but we're getting there. And we have still with Legendary Chris. I love to call you like this. Maybe you don't like it, but man,
Thanks.
I always like to call you like this. Legendary Chris. Chris, the Canadian. Well, for people that has been playing AOC, because I also love to call AOC the game, must know him for sure. And Chris, Chinese or Mongols? That's a must to make you this question.
Oh yeah, this is a great question, and I'm going to tell you, this is one of those ones that could go either way. If you have a really closed-in map, I prefer the Chinese, just because you have the early economy bonus and you won't get in any trouble. But Mongols can definitely lame you early. As you see, TatoH's already taken a sheep and found his other sheep for Hera. Very aggressive play. So you can put China on their back heel very early, and I think that's what TatoH's doing here. Oh, Hera found some of his sheep again.
He's gonna find
Getting
them
a couple
all.
of them back. Looks like 2 out of 3. I think he thought they were a group of 2, so getting them both back.
That with China, anything matter. And now TatoH is there with the scout. Do you think he should lame the elephant? It's more complicated than people think now. Lame, because if you notice, Chris, the elephants are always spawn at the back or in a side, never forward in this map.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's interesting. I like that they've made that change, but it's definitely very difficult to lame against a player like Hera, especially if he sees it. Like if it was far away and he hadn't scouted it, maybe you can grab one of them. But I wouldn't risk that in a game like this, where it's in the back of the base and he's got to scout around. Okay. You'd probably lose your scout, or at least take enough damage that it wouldn't be worth it.
Okay. Then I want to ask you about the maps, about the map, for example, for Hera. What do you think about that map from Hera?
Yeah, I think it's not bad for this type of map. I mean, he's got wood on the side here. It's not too far from his TC. His gold's kind of in the back. Not terrible. Berries are off to the side. It is very open though. That's the one thing. It's not an easy map to close, I would say.
Yeah,
so
if we check TatoH, what do you think about TatoH?
Yeah, so TatoH, I mean, that gold on a hill is just nasty on the front there, off the left side. Same with his berries on the far right. But the wood is kind of nice in the back there, but it's a little ways from his TC too. So, you know, and it's tough to say where you'd build a second lumber camp as either of these players. Is you know, you either go really far away on the bottom right as Hera, and you go maybe same idea, you know, bottom right as TatoH, but then it's tougher to defend because then you almost have every spot of your base that you need to defend.
Will you wall a lot here, or you will try to go with, instead of greedy walls, resources wall, a little small walls like in the wood line, because it's just too open?
I think they're going to have to fight and do some army here, and maybe slowly wall the nice walls, and maybe also do some quick walls if there's some drush coming or something. But I don't think there will be a drush. I think we'll probably more likely see scouts this game. We'll see, I guess. I mean, just judging by TatoH's build, three on wood there, I think we'll probably see that from TatoH. And from Hera, I mean, if you're China, you don't want to risk dying too early, so sometimes it's safer not to drush.
Okay, and a scout as well.
We'll see.
A scout as well from China, you think?
Probably, yeah, probably.
Okay. Well,
Can't say certainly. I mean, it's with a build like this, you could always do men-at-arms very easily as well. That's why it's not 100% certain. But I think with a very open map, it's nice to have scouts to get that mobility.
Okay,
pick your fights.
In the previous series, I don't know if you watched it, the guy with China versus Kumans did a barrack. He did the barrack before before doing the mill in the berries, 3 militias, and he did 16 minutes 15 seconds castle age.
Very fast castle age after that, definitely.
With China, man.
I know. And well, China has a good economy with the extra villagers, but the guy was also really good at his economy management, so that was a very nice uptime from him.
Really strong. Let's see now what is going to be now. Oh, the scout is going directly to
scout.
the TC. To the TC. That's bad. That's really bad. Gather information. He's gonna take. And now it's bad because he's probably going to lose the scout since the time up from TatoH is really fast. Maybe,
yeah. And he's probably running his scout straight home because he knows that. Because Mongol sometimes does get up 8 minutes, 8:38, 9 minutes. So.
What do you think, Chris? Almost everyone in a map like this with Mongols is going up without even doing the look.
Yep. I think that's completely fine. That's been around for a long time because if you know your enemy isn't drushing, then you can go up without loom because you'll be fine. And if you see he's drushing, you quick wall in all your resources. And with Mongols, he can see really easily whether his opponent's building any militia, and you can see he's scouting right in front of his base right now, just to make sure that's not happening. So,
okay, don't you think that? Go.
I was gonna say even if you do quick drush, I mean it's 8:30 right now. This is around the time a militia would get here, so you can build loom right when you hit feudal.
Yeah, good point.
And he's gonna get the scout here. I was hoping Hera sent his scout back to his TC when he was getting chased, because Mongols always gets up pretty quick. But now he's kind of flying blind. TatoH is going scouts though, which is kind of what's expected. But if he was going men-at-arms, it would be a big surprise without having his scout around. So, but it looks like Hera is walling off that left side and just trying to, and the right side too. Oh wow, this is a massive wall all at once. He's trying to do it right before the scouts come in.
He's walling all, but look how many villages. 1, 2,
Oh my
3,
God.
4, 5, 6, 7 villages walling. 8 villages at the moment.
That's so dangerous if you don't get the wall up. So he's got to finish it. Like, he's just got to, or else he's in trouble. And that scout has 28 HP. That's enough to kill a villager. So not by much, but if you micro it a little bit. But it looks like he is going to close it off. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Wow.
Very close, though. It's still very close in front of the map there. Oh, you built a stable there, yeah.
Wow,
so it is
Chris,
scouts for both of them.
Chris, with 8 villages walling, if he doesn't wall, his multitasking is... I mean, 8 villages, man. 8 villages, he used it. And then my next question, because it's really important, and these walls are just huge advantage in my opinion for Hera. What TatoH need to do, because he's gonna realize that he's fully walled very fast. Now he should commit completely aggressive, wall himself. What to do? Tower forward? Well,
yeah, he still didn't do the loom, which is a very, you're saying to your opponent, you're not going to attack me by doing that. So he's got an extra villager compared to what he would otherwise. And he is doing the loom now just because he does see the stable, just to make sure he's not too aggressive. But, I mean, you have a few options here. I think one of the options is you just go to Castle Age. You go, you know what, I have enough scouts to kill your scouts, and I'll be up faster than you. And he's obviously building his second lumber camp as well, trying to get his economy a little better. And he's got 12 on food. So Hera's only got 7. So he will be, because of all those walls, Hera will be a little slower to go to the next stage, or whatever he's planning on doing. And it looks like, to me, he's doing a few scouts and not doing anything else.
Yeah. The economy is looking much smoother at the moment for TatoH. You can see how, well, now he's balancing a little bit. Of course, he's going to try to put up as much farms as possible. But like you said, now the Mongols who have ahead, and he's ahead, over 300 food in the bank already. But China and Hera, he will recover fast.
He will recover. I think what's going to happen, too, here is you're going to see Hera try and raid, and TatoH kind of use his scouts to defend. And you're going to see TatoH try and go up very quick. And I think he'll probably be at least a minute or two quicker than Hera if they don't build any more, if they'll build ranges or anything like that. I don't think they will, judging by the map.
Okay, let's see, because he's sending back the scouts, going with the scouts through the right side. But why the players, I mean, why the players sometimes wall all the map, and now TatoH, for example, is not walling anything. If you don't wall anything, more spears are needed, even more when you saw that your opponent got a stable up, no?
I don't know. I almost think he should have made one more scout and just had the scouts chase the scouts.
Okay.
I mean, that one spear took a hit, so after that one hit, there's not, the scouts are not that dangerous anymore. They might kill Avil. That's probably it. It's probably all you're going to get. And that's why the one scout might have stopped that. But look at his economy. Look at TatoH's economy. Like, he's going up in the next, I don't know, 2 minutes here. Like, it's going to be a very fast uptime. And Hera's on 200 food, and it's just starting gold. So,
wow.
But he does have 19 on food though, so he will catch up quite a bit here. But and it looks like TatoH's going to swing to archers for early Castle Age, which is a good decision, I think.
Archers or cub archers being Mongols?
So I mean, he's already built the range, so he's probably going archers. Cav archers are okay, but they're very situational.
Yeah.
And I think crossbows are more common unless you're Huns or something like that.
Also, I don't know if you have noticed, that people say that the animations with the D, even if these is bring a lot of good things, also great graphics. It seems that the animations make the cav archers less effective. Yeah,
and I haven't played with them too much yet, so I'm not sure. But I've heard that too. So, but even before, they used to take a little bit to fire, and I think I've seen Mengadai fire faster now. With that first shot. So, so it's almost like they nerfed cav archer slightly, and they make Mengadai slightly better. Which I almost think they should have done the opposite of that, because Mengadai are already pretty tough, and cav archers were not getting used enough. So, but anyways, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, Barry's losing another villager, but it's happening similar like the previous game. One villager here, one villager there, then now he's wall completely at home. He will reach castle. He reached castles in the previous game. TatoH also a little bit faster, but Hera is not gonna be too far away, and then now he's gonna get the resources to go up to. It's looking similar than the previous game, Chris. Seriously.
Yeah, and it looks like they're both doing archers this game though, which is a little different. So we'll get to see some archer micro here, and TatoH's gonna be up earlier. And that could be a big deal. I don't know that it will, because he only has 4 archers right now. But if you break in early Castle Age, you can do a lot of damage. So
Let's see if it's gonna happen. Double archery range. He's still with the scouts. Has to be careful on goal. And you wanted to say something.
I was just thinking here, like I'm just looking here. It's 5 archers now. There's 4 scouts roaming around, so you don't necessarily want to send them forward. But you also do because you want to get some damage in. Hera's sending 3 archers out. Interesting. Just because he sees all the spears and all that type of stuff. But TatoH's going forward right now too, so...
Yeah, but now the timing, the situation is crucial because Hera is fully walled, Chris.
Yeah,
Hera's
actually,
fully
this
walled.
looks interesting. Yeah, it looks interesting because Hera's going to go to his gold, those 3 archers probably. And he might just do some damage, which is annoying for TatoH because he has the army to deal with it, but he doesn't know it's there. That's where that hill...
That's the problem. That's the problem, Chris. When one is walled, the other is not. I mean, now Hera with 3 archers and fletching, and the scout can make damage in the goal, can make damage in the wood, can make damage all over the map. And TatoH need to move all the villains. I can't believe this. One player wall.
One knight too. Yeah. He's got to send that knight back because that's really hurting. That's a lot of idle time for almost nothing. Oh, he's leaving the knight go forward. That's surprising. And making a market. Okay, it's such a small army to deal with. He just needs like 3 crossbows, and you could probably deal with that. That's a very good attack by Hera, I'm going to say. A very good counter attack just to buy him some time and do some damage.
Look at the villains numbers, Chris. Again, like the previous game, 6 villains behind. Already, he's trying to get inside and make the damage, but Hera with the walls, he's not a bad player with the walls. Look at the wall he's doing. Market, houses getting in. Of course, if he's getting inside, it's a disaster, but that probably is not going to happen.
Yeah, and we'll see here. I mean, so a knight is cleaning up the army up at the top there, which is kind of what we expected would happen. And that army, it's you know, if he hits a palisade wall here, it's still not trivial. But you're right, the extra villagers helps a lot here, and it looks like Hera's building enough archers defensively to probably hang on here.
Look at the north. Look at the north. There's one village that is really low HP, and Hera is trying to snipe. Hera is trying to snipe, and he's gonna snipe. He's gonna snipe. Look, and got it. He got it, man. I mean,
and he walled it home with that market too. A very, very good double action there to catch them both.
That full focus, Mr. Chris, like concentrated 200%.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what I like about watching Hera here is he's doing so well on the different spots all at the same time, which is very hard to do.
Yeah, it's crazy because the multitasking is just brutal there. Look at the score. And the village is different. What the hell?
Yep, and that's where I actually thought TatoH was at a slight advantage when he went to Castle Age earlier, but it seems like it's swung right now.
Yeah, he's completely gone.
Those archers could still be annoying, though. It looks like TatoH has 6 there, and Hera has 6, but he's downhill. Who has ballistics, though? That's the question.
Ballistic for who? Ballistic for
Hera's
Hera. Yeah, he's getting both got Thumbrian, but ballistic is there, man.
So if he can take it, this little army fight over there is one that you want to win. Ooh, those are annoying archers on the left for Hera there.
Yeah,
those extra archers coming in.
Yeah, but there's still so many villages different. I don't know. Now ballistic for TatoH too. He's trying to make... Man, the problem here is if he's losing this army, TatoH, he's gonna be in a disaster situation against the Chinese.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So Hera's map still is really dicey because you know, you only have 2 spots to get wood, really. Like long term, you know, you got to TC somewhere far away to get enough wood. That will run out pretty quick. I do agree that it looks like Hera's at an advantage right now for vills by quite a bit. 8 villagers is a lot.
And hand card. He's doing the hand card already. Remember, hand card is cheaper, so he's gonna have a brutal economy. Look how he's microing here. Let's see in front. He's trying to micro. Look at the micro by Hera. Well, he's dancing with the archers. Chris, the Canadian is just taking absolutely everything, amigo.
Oh, he took it all there. That was very good dancing. Yeah, he must have dance lessons.
Oh, GG! GG, man. I mean, honestly,
wow.
Total domination. I mean, it was that. What the hell?
That small counterattack was brilliant. It just did so much damage for such a small cost, and then keeping the walls, keeping him out while he did that. Very good play by Hera there.
Man, TatoH didn't do like big mistakes, but 0 chances in both games.
And that's the thing. I think TatoH too. I mean, it's one of those things where that hill was on an unfortunate forward spot, and if he had seen those archers, and he was almost seeing them, he would have just defended that, and it would have been just a, might have been down by 2 vills from the China bonus, but it would have been pretty close. And sometimes you miss the things like that. It's you can't catch everything. So
I'm a little bit speechless, Mr. Chris. I mean, I wanted to cast with you as much as possible, but if these players keep playing like this, I'm gonna tell you bye-bye very soon, and I don't want that. I mean, come on.
Well, Harris is playing so good. It's hard to nothing we can do about that. I mean, I think it's awesome to see him really come into his own on how he's playing this tournament. So
you don't have his WhatsApp? Call him and tell, hey, slow down a little. I mean, it's Canadian.
I do, but if I call him, I tell him.
No, okay. Don't say. Okay. 45 Billy 38. I got also 2, but I don't want to call him. Anyway, military, you can see, he did with really small army. He did huge damage during all the game.
Mm-hmm. Very well utilized army.
Man. It's crazy.
Just amazing. Wow. Like three archers and 3 scouts. I mean, and he had 8 crossbows. I mean, if he had stayed at home a little bit longer, or even had gone out to Hera's base earlier and added 2 knights, 1 knight at home, 1 knight forward, it might have been a very different game. So, but it's easy to see that as a caster, obviously, and much harder to see that in a real game.
Yeah, but that, let's say, the big difference here, I think it's just that one player was wall full and the other not. And is huge. Because if TatoH was wall, Hera couldn't do all what he did. And that's it. Anyway, let's jump into game number 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get in right now, amigos. This is game number 3, super quick. Hopefully that now TatoH is gonna be able to do the comeback, at least in this one. And Hera versus TatoH, you can see tempo and Gamer Legion and with me, Chris. Hera is in the south as a blue with the Vikings, and really important with this civilization, Chris, that you get a decent map, because the Vikings doesn't have the mobility that, for example, got the Khmer.
Absolutely, and you look at this map here, and Hera does have his nice backwood here at the bottom of his TC, but the golds are all very, very far out there. At least that one forward gold is his main gold. Looks like it is TCable, but definitely a little dicey there. And if we look at TatoH's base, he's already luring deer, or the zebras, very quick there. And his base, I would say, I mean, it would be nice to have wood in the back, or at least more defensible. And that's kind of an annoying map for him too, as well. I mean, he probably is an easier wall for his map, but those wood lines can mostly be hit by archers.
Okay, let's see, because I really think the approach, going really aggressive with Khmer in feudal, could be solid, because they get an incredible economy once you get quite a lot of farms. That bonus is just insane.
It is insane, absolutely. And people say it's a civ that's designed for people who can't place farms like myself, so I'm glad they created a civ like that.
Sometimes looks this kind of bonus a little bit like, I don't know. I mean, you can put villages in the houses, and the farmers dropping. You check the footage. Look like the cheating that pepperoni pizza that was back in the days, and give all the food. And I don't know, man. It's some crazy bonus. And Kumans, who will tell you TC in the feudal and Rams?
Yeah. That was a surprise for me too.
It's crazy.
Absolutely.
Man. It's really crazy. Anyway.
So it looks like Khmer here is doing, so TatoH is doing 2 vills on wood, which means he's doing a very fast uptime. He's trying to just get all the food and just drop a mill and go up for probably fast scouts, I'm going to guess. And probably very fast, I would suspect.
Okay, I want to tell you something. I have seen Hera going scouts with Vikings in feudal more than one time. Do you think it's a possibility, since Khmer won't have a barrack and won't make a spears, and then maybe Hera can control with the mobility in feudal, also make a spear, and then he can counter the Khmer rush?
Absolutely, you can definitely do things like that, and I think people don't like doing that, but I think it's completely fine, as long as you don't do mass scouts. If you do 4 or 6 or something like that, and put Khmer on their back heel, you can. But it looks like TatoH is going to be up so much quicker, just with his 2 on wood and luring ostriches here. I think Hera will be up slower. With he's doing it at barracks there. Look at that, fast rush.
Okay.
No mill. So
wow. Hera is gonna make what he did in the previous one. When he see Feudal Age TatoH, he will get 4 or 5 villages and wall all them up. Wanna bet?
And I think you mean 8 villagers, but yeah, definitely.
8 villages, okay.
Well, last time it was a lot, right? I mean, I
8 villages, and it worked,
Yeah.
man. You saw like
It
8
did.
villages is gonna work, and it worked perfectly fine for him. Incredible.
Yep. And he did it just in time too. I mean, if it was 30 seconds later, he would have been in a lot of trouble. So he needed that many vills to do that. So, and looking at this game here, I mean, that wood's on a hill for TatoH. That's a little annoying if you get drushed, and same with his berries. But at the same time, if he manages to win with scouts or have houses nearby to garrison, those fast scouts could also do damage to Hera's base. I mean, you look how open that is, and that's a tough map to wall quickly too.
Wow. Okay, I want to ask something. Okay, I didn't pay the bettings the previous series. Man, even if it's virtual money, I made bettings with virtual money. People only thinking in the money. Well, what is this? I didn't pay the bettings. They want the money, Chris. What can I say? I mean, they just want the money. I didn't pay. There you go. And now let's go and open the bettings. You got 2 minutes to make the new bettings. These people is addicted to the gamble, Mr.
Well,
Chris.
it's hype, right? I mean, it's hype. You're trying to see who's going to win, and it's even whether you're a player or a watcher. I mean, it's a lot of fun to see who's going to win and how the games are going to go because everyone's playing so well. It's high level AOC, which is just awesome.
Chris, Hera's lemming. Hera's going forward with a villager with 3 balizas and a scout.
Look
what he's doing.
For the gold.
Oh
going for the gold. Going to wall in the gold. That's the plan usually. If you're, and I'm surprised to see TatoH go for the gold that early too. Ooh, it's close to TC there.
He wanted to go Archer. Look how he blocked it.
Oh my god, he got the
man.
Mill. I would have ran away long ago. Very good by Hera there.
Look at the houses. What the hell? He now delete. Well, what he should do now, TatoH? Sorry that I interrupt you.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Change his mind.
I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, you probably go scouts. That's been the plan all along, and I think that's what you go for. If he walls in the gold, which he didn't, but if he did, you just have to go use a different one and maybe use 1 or 2 military units to slowly kill that. But he's walling in the berries. Oh my god.
Well, he walked himself, so for now he's okay. But now Feudal Age is up. He's trying to make a lot of mess. Didn't wall anything at home. Oh man, but he's just denying the early aggression from Khmer.
Yeah, he is, and those berry walls aren't going to do much because there's already 4 vills inside the walls getting the berries, and they can just stay in there and finish the berries off. So I think it's probably not the most damaging lane.
Oh man, but man, he trapped the scout in the wood at the back, made the palisade gate, didn't lose anything, and take the scout. He's taking everything. I mean, he's playing perfect.
Good.
He's playing
That's
perfect.
Good play right there.
It's crazy.
Absolutely, but you look at how open his map is right now. If I was Hera, I would not want to be playing against scouts coming to my base. So let's say TatoH figured out a way to just quick wall him out and then just send his scouts forward. It'd be annoying to deal with. Oh, he found the Vill. They're gonna wall it.
Okay, God. Well, he got the houses, so now it should be fine. Need to garrison. Need to garrison. He's gonna lose another. He didn't notice, man. What the hell?
He did. He was actually trapped by the 4 there. But also, TatoH was looking at the Vill on the right.
Yeah.
So, 2 things happening at once gets a bit confusing.
Look what Hera is doing. A stable. After all this, he's going for the stable, man. Going for the scout. Wow.
With an open map, sometimes you want the scouts, yeah. And with that fast wheelbarrow, I can see that being a good decision.
That's why he did already 3 farmers. He has still 4 villages on berries. So a scout, some spear, and since he doesn't have a barrack, now TatoH cannot do like any damage with few spears and a scout as well from Hera.
Yep, and especially against Khmer, it's a very good decision if they don't have a barracks to go scouts. So, but again, his map is open too, so these scouts will also help him defend. You can chase the enemy scouts down; they don't have that mobility. So I think it's a good decision here by Hera.
Okay, well, what I like it is that it's true that TatoH is now getting a lot of farmers, which is great for Khmer. The economy from this civilization is sick, and now he's finding the woodland.
Yep, absolutely. That looks painful, actually. Got a Vill. If you might get a second Vill here.
Yeah, he's gonna take it. Oh, he's walling the other. He's now trying to defend, but now he's gonna take another. He's gonna probably even... No, he's going... Well, that was good, man. 2 villies. Finally, now TatoH is ahead in villies numbers.
Yep, definitely a good fight there, for sure. And that's where it's tough with Hera's open map like that. It's tough to defend that. We deleted the walls, okay.
Oh. It seems that TatoH is going for the scout approach because he didn't make Archie range. He's going for the blast beat, and I wouldn't be surprised to see now a skill bard in armor, even bloodlines. What do you think? Do you think he's gonna commit heavily on feudal age now with the scouts?
He's definitely making quite a few of them, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that with his early blacksmith here. Because if you weren't going to get the upgrades, you probably wouldn't get a smith right now. You'd build more farms and wait a bit. So we might see some of those upgrades.
Yeah, and just look how... Chris,
TatoH doesn't even see the stable for Hera yet, so he doesn't even know. I mean, he's seen the scouts obviously, but he doesn't know that.
Oh man, look at this! Yeah, and look how he's mining the gold without even a mining cap. He just want to gather the 100 gold to make the bloodlines, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, and same with the smith. I think it's just going to be a massive of scout upgrades, and I think that's also why TatoH just retreated with his scouts too. Is let's not take any more damage here. Let's make sure we have enough scouts to deal with whatever comes.
Yeah, just look.
And Hera's...
He's going back now with the villies. And Hera, what he's doing here, Mr. Chris?
Oh, he's just dropping his bills on gold here. I mean, it looks like he's still building scouts and a couple spears. Hard to say. You know, it's weird. I'm not used to seeing no archery ranges for Vikings.
Oof. Look at the amount of scout, but there's 3 spears. No. Open formation. He lost one directly. He's doing the 40.
He doesn't have bloodlines yet.
No bloodlines.
Attack right when you get bloodlines. Yeah, there's
the berries! The berries! Look what happened here! He was walled, he took it and he deleted his own palisade and now he's taking the village on the berries. I can't believe what I'm watching. He just deleted his own palisade. He just took the berries, like when you over chopping the wood, right? And bam!
Yeah.
Oh my
Very
God.
smart play, actually. 4 vills. Ooh, that's painful.
But why he didn't lose? Why he didn't delete the mill and run?
He might have made it away with 1 vill, but even then, it still would have been a massacre there. Yeah, wow. I probably would have said to do that, but
okay, he's still going full scouts. Okay,
yeah,
Chris, he's still full scouts.
2
the
stables.
resources.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 stables. He's going full feudal.
Yeah, full feudal. And Hera's still building spears. He doesn't realize there's a second stable yet. So, and the second you realize that, you just got to keep making spears nonstop. And they got the attack upgrades now. This could be real damaging if they get any surprise attacks here. Oh,
Need to kill the spears. Need to kill the spears. Well, now it's bloodlines +1/+1.
Not a great fight. But Hera's got to get out of there right now. Those vills.
Oh my God! He lost everything,
TatoH.
What's going on?
The damage.
What's going on, Chris? Now this is too much, man. He lost everything, man.
Yeah, that was tough. And now Hera's got the spears, and I think he's going up here in a second. So, and even if he does 2 stables and just goes knights, I think he's doing really well. So,
wow. Well, it's complicated now. TatoH is going to the left. He's trying to go to the goal, but just doing few spears he's defending. Those scouts are fully upgraded, but what he can achieve now with those?
TatoH's going forward with 5 vills though. Let's see what this is going on here. Where they're going to the gold? To the gold, I guess. Tower of the Gold. So Harris keeps making. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think Chris, he knows that his opponent is up to castle edge.
Probably, yep. And he doesn't have a barracks either, so if there's any knights around at all, they'll be painful to deal with. Is he going to hide the tower? Is Hera going to see it? Hera sees the vills. Okay, sees the vills. Is he going to build some counter tower or what? Decision time, Hera. Yep, he is. Okay.
Counter tower, and that tower is going to be with more HP very soon because he's going to be in castle. This is looking so bad for TatoH, but TatoH is well known that to play crazy strong with this feudal aggression, and Khmer is just insane, 21 farmers. He don't even have village on wood, only 1 lumber can, but put the village on the tower. Okay, he's doing, and the problem is that even if you are reading a lot, how do you stop now the knights?
Yeah, I mean, he's trying. That's why he's trying to stop the gold production, to just limit the number of knights there are. That's the plan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but so many spears from Hera still.
It is, yeah, but he's only got 2 on gold, so he can only really afford 3 knights, and then that's kind of his limit until that tower goes down.
Okay, the spears is still going. He's not attacking this tower anymore. Why he's attacking the stable and he didn't notice. Still going with the scouts. Kemer is insane, yes, but he doesn't have gold. He had no defending at home. He keep going with the scouts. Do you think he can still doing another tower in the same spot with the gold, but he need to wall.
Gotta get those vills. Gotta get those vills. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing, man.
Good
Okay,
walls.
good tower.
Yeah. And
Do you
just
think
microing those scouts too. There's a lot of spears chasing those scouts. If they get hit, that would be trouble.
I mean, he still have more villages, but now Hera got kind of caught because he's Viking. So, oh boy.
But he's keeping him on the defensive, which means that no knights are in his economy, which is really good.
Yeah,
And that's necessary. That's very necessary.
Man, he's so many scouts, and now but now he's attacking against the knights +1. A barrack is needed, for even if he's Kemer, and send some spears for feudal or not.
Well, I mean, if you have enough scouts, they can kill knights. I mean, you can see he's killing that 1 knight on the right there. But he's losing a lot of scouts here. That's actually really painful, I think.
Well,
Oh, he did win the fight. I don't know.
it's okay because now Hera has no army at all, and he's still repairing that tower, but that tower has no fletching, so that tower is not doing anything at all. The scouts keep going and keep killing villages. Still 4 villages ahead. Doing now the fletching. At home is the bigger problem. At home is the bigger problem. He was going to make another stable, and they keep sending scouts. Okay.
That tower was a very, very smart tower by TatoH. I think this game would have been over without that tower, to be honest. Like that, there are 2 knights raiding right now, but like Hera would have way, way, way more knights if he wasn't doing this tower aggression here and all these scouts.
Yeah, and to be honest, he's still raiding all the time, but now look at the quick walls going with the scout. Those villages he need to repair. The problem is that now he's gonna lose. Need to repair that tower. The problem is that he can't kill the knights anymore.
Yeah, can't kill those knights. I mean, obviously they could run to the TC and if the micro's there, but looking dangerous for sure.
Well, if he's losing, if TatoH is losing, TatoH will have to play the next weekend, Saturday, versus Villes. I don't know if you watched it, how he played today, but Villes today played just, well, amazing. Really,
It was a little
really
too early for me,
amazing.
so I didn't see those games, but yeah, the score definitely showed that, so. Oh, and lots of scouts there. So yeah, when you get to the 12 scouts, I mean, you can almost deal with, you know, 3 knights. 4 knights, you probably don't want to, but...
But the good thing is that he keep attacking, not getting a lot of damage at home. He's still 7 villages ahead, but not even close to go Castle Age anytime soon.
And that 1 knight still walking around, and that's just annoying, because, you know, you can easily keep 10 vills idle with 1 knight.
Yeah, well, the only good thing is that he's doing houses in all the resources. Why? Because you can gather those villages in, and no problem. But now he can't do any damage anymore.
Yep. And that gold is still just being harassed. Like, that tower has lived forever.
Wow. Well, Hera is still without gold. This is why the game is still, let's say, alive. But now,
Absolutely.
TatoH, do you think he can have transition to try to go Castle Age? Because he can't win this game being in feudal all the time. I mean, if he's no goal for Hera.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. He's only got 14 vills on food, which is not enough for 3 stables and going to castle. I think it's going to be tough for him to ever get out of feudal age. And if he stops the pressure with that tower, and that tower's almost
GG,
dying,
man.
yeah, GG
Oh my
called, yeah.
God. Well, Chris, I don't know what did you expect it, but this has been a brutal domination that I personally didn't expect.
Yeah, this was very, very tight play by Hera, just amazing. And I didn't expect it to be this lopsided, but he's playing so well that he definitely deserved to do some real damage like this, so very well played.
Well, let's take the achievements because has been I mean, because supposedly it's playing against other of the players considered really, really strong, top 5 in the world for many people, but, well, I don't know what to say anymore because everyone have seen, and the unit kills, of course, was pretty much the same, but even if he got more food, he never got goal, and Castle Age was 21 minutes, still super smooth, really, really, really smooth, and guys, this has been a 3-0. Let's see if we're gonna have some talk with Mr. Hera. Okay, I'm calling Mr. Hera, and let's see if he's going to be here very, very soon. For now, the webcam doesn't appear, but it's going to appear very soon, I believe. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. Mr. Hera.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Hera. I mean, I told you in private, we need longer series, man. Or the viewers are living so fast. What is this? Congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you. That was a nice one.
I mean, one of the smoothest series that you have got ever.
It was pretty standard, honestly. Like, I don't usually win 3-0, actually. I usually go for like 3-1, but this time I finished it off. But I thought it was pretty standard.
Yeah, but standard. Yeah, you play standard, but I mean that standard. I mean smooth, like everything went well, like no mistakes so far. You with Chinese in the second game with 3 scout and 2-3 arches, you were killing one villager here, one villager there. Like it was game there.
Yeah, that was a really nice raid actually. I sent those 3 archers because I was thinking like if I stay at home, I know he's gonna be casted faster because he's Mongols. So I didn't really want to just stay at home and just defend. So I sent 3 archers just to see what I can do and hit the gold that's forward, and it ended up being a good play in the end.
Okay, people like your t-shirt.
My what?
Your t-shirt.
Oh, the AM sweater, yeah.
They like AM forever, you see? You know, they always try to find something. I mean, he's in Temple, and they always trying to find some drama, Mr. Hera. And a happy day for you. Well, what is this?
Of course, man.
What is this?
It's okay. Let them have their fun on AoEs then. I don't mind. I mean, listen, Tempo still hasn't sent me the t-shirt yet, or they sent it, but it's still shipping. So until it comes, I'm wearing AM. So.
You know what I like? You know, and now Sirius back again. You know what I love about your victory today, and now full Sirius mode activated. People was yesterday. Well, now Hera because the surprises yesterday. Don't care about TatoH. He's not gonna play Sirius. Well, they got the answer. People play for win.
Yeah, I think like we were talking in theory. It's like, okay, do we both want to throw? Then hopefully beat Valiz or Vivi. Whoever wins, it was Valiz. We'll play to him, and then get the easier. I say easier in brackets. Quarterfinals, but. In reality, we just, we both played our best here today. At least from the draft is what I saw. We both picked the best civs, and that's what happened. I can't speak for TatoH, but I'll speak for myself. I went in there playing my best, and I'm very happy with the result.
And you are in the quarterfinals, first in the group. Happy with your performance till now in Kino Desert 3?
Yeah, more or less. I think every round I had some things I can improve on. Even this one, like you said, it was a smooth performance, but there's some few things I can improve on, honestly. Like in the Chinese game, for one example, I walled a bit too late, so I kind of panicked and sent like 4 vills, but I should have prepared and walled a bit earlier, make it a bit smoother on my eco. So, even if it might look smooth and the result was nice, there's still always things I can work on, and that's why I said it was just a standard one, because I don't think I played like amazing this series, that there's nothing to improve on. So I'm gonna go back and try to fix up some of the things and be ready for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and now is the hard question here. Because there's always one hard question in all the interview. Who you prefer for the quarterfinals?
I guess. Well, honestly, it doesn't. Like both are really solid, Leary or Nikov. I guess Leary is better on paper, but Nikov is also a beast, man. So.
You saw how he played yesterday, Nikov?
Yeah, exactly. Like he played amazing with Winchester, and even versus Doubt, I don't think he played terribly. So. I think both will be hard, and I'll prepare for both. Equally, I think.
Okay, the last question. I don't know if you are checking the chat for that smile. What happened with those TC forward drop in the first game?
Well,
Why
actually, ideally I wanted a castle, but I didn't have enough stone for a castle, so I figured the next best thing was a TC. So I dropped a 4 TC. I also thought Hillforce was in Castlage, but I think
What?
to give your TC extra range.
Is it Imperial, man? I think.
Yeah,
no?
it's an Imperial. Yeah, so I didn't quite realize that until too late. But
you didn't know that, Hera? I thought you were a pro completely, man. What is this?
I mean, things happen, man. Like, I didn't want to pause to check the tech tree, so I just gambled. But
Yep.
the TC was good though. Like TC forward is actually really good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Chris is co-casting with me, the legendary Chris. That he said, "I'm cheering for Hera."
Oh, my boy,
So
my boy.
He said
okay.
that. He said, "I'm cheering for the Canadian to win the tournament, not today, to win the tournament." So
Okay.
is what I wanted to tell you. Congratulations. Thank you for
Thank you
coming.
very much.
And well, please longer series the next time, okay?
Yeah, well, I mean, I usually go 3-1 or 3-2 in my series. So I'm actually very happy I finished this one 3-0.
You know
Very
that
proud of
I'm kidding completely.
Of course,
okay?
yeah. I mean, it's the caster. We want 5 games. Let's go,
Yes,
chat.
yes.
You know how it goes. I understand. Just business, no problem.
No problem.
Um,
Hera,
but yeah.
Congratulations. We keep going because now
Thank
the Piper and the Max. Stay tuned.
Yes. Enjoy, and thank you to the viewers. Thank you, Mem, for the tournament so far. See you guys in the quarters. Enjoy.
Thank you. Bye-bye, man.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, this is Hera, and hopefully you really, really have enjoy.